Go live, go live, go live, go live, go live, go live, go live. Go live, we go live. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for being here on this Sunday evening live stream. Go live across YouTube and live across the world right now. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Sunday evening. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for being here on this Sunday live stream. Absolutely epic. Wow. It's Winter Updates Day, everybody. Winter Updates Day. So yes, we have released the first Winter 2023-24 update as a premiere. We premiered it. We premiered it at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and what an epic premiere it was too. We picked up 140 concurrent viewers on that premiere on a Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Not bad going at all, I don't think. Thank you so much everybody for making an incredible premiere, an incredible start to our winter updates. Unbelievable. Thank you so much to all of you. We're at 30 concurrent viewers on this live stream with 8 likes. If you could smash the like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream, that'd be absolutely incredible and it would be amazing. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. So going to be discussing the first Winter 2023-24 update. I'm sure you've got questions, but you would like answering about that. So fire away with those questions through the first half of the live stream. We'll be having a chat about the winter update. Of course, you can ask any other questions as well. It doesn't have to be about that, but I assume that'll be the primary focus in the first half of the live stream. And then in the second half of the live stream, I'm going to bring you our regular 10 to 14 dayer. So we're going to show you everything that we will do in a regular 10 to 14 day video upload. The only difference is that we're going to do it live, and then people will be able to watch it back, afterwards as like video. And then we'll bring you long range as well. We've got CFS and CANSIPS data to show you this afternoon. Well, this afternoon / this evening. It feels like afternoon, but really 5 past 6 on a September evening. I think we say that's evening. So but we've got a lot to get through this live stream, and it's going to be absolutely epic. Weather fans, hello to weather fans. Thank you so much, my friend, being here. Afternoon, Gav. Hope you're well. Check out weather fans, everybody. They do fantastic content, live streaming, and whatnot. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. Everybody say thanks to our moderators. Thank you so much to our moderators as well. Thank you so much to SB and also to Paul James and to James 098. Got the full moderator set with us for this live stream discussing the first Winter 2023-24 update. So thank you so much to our lovely and amazing moderators. So what did we think to the update, everybody? It was good, wasn't it? It was good. Ben saying, hi Gab, can we have a deep dive in 2010? Not a historic video. Yeah, I don't see why not. Maybe we'll look at that in depth at some point, Ben. There are a lot of unique factors about that particular year and winter and whatnot. But yes, I don't see why we can't have a bit of an in-depth look at that at some point. Perhaps on a live stream might make for an interesting additional live stream or something, mightn't it? Jason Sherritt, good evening, Gav. Looking hot next week or this week. Yes, it is, my friend. We're going to be up to above 30 degrees, I think, over several days, actually. Incredible September heatwave. It makes me what the CET will be doing by this time next week, doesn't it? Weather fans will be live around 8 p.m, depending if my daughter gets sleep on time. I'll try and check it out, my friend. Once I finish the live stream, I'll be getting me dinner sorted out. But if I find a bit of time to pop in, I'll pop in and have a look. P. Millie, hello to you, my friend. Hello, everyone. Hope your Sunday is going well. Welcome to summer in meteorological autumn. Yeah, it doesn't feel very winterish, does it? That's the only thing. Like release, it's always a bit surreal. James United was a great premiere, my friend. Thank you so much, James. Thank you so much. Always very surreal, when I'm doing these long range updates, and like in September I'm doing like winter updates in blazing heat. I've had it quite a few times, and then like sometimes in the past when I've been doing the summer updates in March, it could be pelting down with with snow outside. So it's always very surreal, you know, it's always very surreal, the way the long range works out, and the way the weather gods, you know, the weather that they give me. So I reckon, like, because I know that at the moment, a lot of people will be switched off from summer, no, switched from winter rather. A lot of people will be switched out from winter with this summer weather. So the fact that we managed to get to 140 concurrent viewers with this hot weather at the moment and sunny weather on our premiere, I think that was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. You know, thank you so much. And as things cool down, things will cool down. This hot weather can't last indefinitely. As things cool down, then I reckon people will become more and more focused on the coming winter. But it is always very strange. You know, it is always very strange the way that these long range updates and that work out. Anyway, I better start going through the live chat. I've been chatting on for far too long, so I'm going to start going through the live chat. There's 45 concurrent viewers with 11 likes on the live stream. Just smash the like button, that'd be incredible. I'm going to start going through the live chat right now, and I'll take questions and shout you out along the way. Hello to Katrine Baso. Good evening to Katrine. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being here. Right, let's go to the top of the live chat, mate. So first person in was Shiram. Good evening to Shiram. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Shiram saying, "Hi, Gavin. Why do you look at grass for Arctic cirrus melt in the winter updates?" There is there was around 2012, before the winter 2012-2013, that we know was a very cold, snowy winter with a lot of northern blocking, unless it's big SS in January. There was a theory, or there is a theory, that if you get a lot of melting going on in the Arctic, it can translate back to an increased risk of blocking in the winter. I am very dubious about that, to be honest, but, you know, it's one of the things that we don't look at it in like the first 2 or 3 updates and then we do away with it. So it's just one of the things that we start off with, really. And within the winter forecast itself, weighted quite low, but I think it's a nice addition, you know, to get things going in the beginning of the updates. Obviously, as we progress further on, some things become more pivotal than others. So, like as we get further on, then the Atlantic and Pacific Sea surface temperature become more important than they are right now. As we get close to the winter, ENSO becomes more important than it is right now, etc., etc. So you know, the winter updates evolve as we go through the 12 or 13, and we go through the season, and you know, things that we start off with, you know, will go by not by wayside, but will go like into the background, and other things that aren't all that important to pivotal at the moment. A great example of that is like the Eurasian snow cover thing. That becomes more important, you know, as we go further on. And winter updates have always been done like that. Though we're telling a story in a way. We're you know, with these winter updates, we're creating unique content, and like we're telling a story as we're going along. So we're almost like little movies in a way, you know, with a storyline, but we script out and that. So that's the reason, Sharon. Okay, Mark Kanish, shout out to you, my friend. Even Gavin, I'm wondering what makes it harder to get a cold winter for us if CT is more than 15 degrees. Could it be to do with that it takes longer for the whole atmosphere to cool down? Maybe look into it. I will think it's more to do with the pattern that delivers that than anything. If you're going to get a very warm September, you're going to do it through having a lot of southerly winds, I would have thought. Though I would imagine it's more to do with the pattern, you know, than the actual temperature itself. The temperature is just a symptom of the overall pattern. We're at 50 concurrent viewers, thereabouts, with 15 likes on the live stream. If you could smash the like button, it'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Hello to Matthew Orchard. Good evening to you, my friend. Good evening, Gav, from a warm South Oxfordshire. Do you think this next week's hotspot? Where do you think next week's hotspot could be for this unexpected summer heat wave? I think it would be the further south than you should go, as typical. Though I would imagine like London and the southeast and southern counties will get the highest and the hottest temperatures. And Mark saying, Gavin, do you agree? I won't say too much, but I think if we get a CT in the 14s in September and a dry October, it will be similar to 2009, especially if we get wet November. Yes, definitely, Mark, you can see that similarity. So Mark saying Gavin blamed Terry, haha, and he said no cold seven in recent years. Look at last year, certainly the first half was cold. It was cold in the first half. Mark saying Gavin, if in a PB of doing winter, would it be harder to get big blocking over Greenland? Yeah, you would not be able to have blocking in when you've got a PB of doom unless you had some mechanism of getting rid of that PB of doom, you know, which would be via an SSW probably. Shiram, hello Gavin, was a bit difficult to follow Richard's presentation today. Was it, Shiram? Well, I don't know. You have a look back and, you know, you watch it over and over again. You don't just have to watch it once. So I thought it quite easy to follow, but hopefully everybody enjoyed it anyway. Mark saying, Gavin, set up our winter updates, that. So, Richard's gone through everything, you know, and very much it sets up what we're going to be looking at over the next 12 weeks. The pointers are there, you know, through ENSO and the QBO and increased risk of SSWs into the winter. So I thought it was fascinating, and I would suggest you need to have a look again, Shiram. Mark saying, Gavin, I did notice in the early 2000s, Septembers were very hot and CT must have come in 15 to 2003. I think it's a 14 Celsius finish in 2003, actually. There were cooler nights with that. Shiram said, what is causing the very warm SSTs in the oceans? Well, we've got El Nino going on in the Equatorial Pacific. I think the Northern Pacific is more going towards a warm BDO at the moment, and the warm Atlantic, you know, we've been in the warm AMO since the mid-1990s. We should be going into the cold AMO, but I would be expecting to start seeing signs of that by now, and we're not really. So what's going on in the Atlantic is a little bit of a mystery, actually. Mark and Gavin, the Indian Ocean is in positive, as you say. Does that mean you're now, let's do this again. Mark and Gavin, the Indian Ocean in a positive way, as you said. Does that mean you're just now it'll be mild PV of doing winter? I think you're saying, Mark, that because we've got a positive PDO, positive IOD, does that mean that we're going to have a mild winter? No, not necessarily, but we know when we have that big positive IOD for 2019-2020, but then that was, or did coincide anyway, with with that polar vortex of doom winter of 2019-2020. So, you know, I won't be overly concerned about the IOD yet, but let's wait and see where that goes as we go through the season. We'll keep monitoring it. Mark and Gavin, you said on winter update about mild weather, Christmas to New Year over recent years, but surely at some point there's got to be a cold Christmas. You will think so. You will think so, Mark. And Mark is hoping my washing machine went okay the other day. Yes, it's on at the moment, actually. So everything is fine with my washing machine. Thank you, Mark. Now to Matthew saying, Gav, with the oceans being so warm and active start hurricane season, and we are expecting ECQBO, could be very difficult to predict. It's going to be a hard winter forecast. I can see it coming off already. Again, we see lots of contrasts and lots of conflicting signals. So I can see it's going to be a difficult... They're all difficult these days, but I can see this is going to be another difficult one. Hello to Steffi. Thank you to Steffi Adcock for being here. And hello to Chris Stewart as well. Good evening to Chris. Thank you so much. Steffi saying, actually, Arctic Sea Ice is a known winter driver, and one of the reasons is it can generate planetary waves in the atmosphere, which can lead to SSW if the conditions are right. Yeah, that's the scientific way of like what I was saying, Steph. But I think there's a bit of controversy about it, because there was a report that came out like 2 or 3 years ago that said actually there's no connection to Arctic sea ice extent and or low Arctic sea ice extent and like northern blocking, which will happen through SSW, of course. So it's a little bit controversial, but it only takes up like the first 2 or 3 updates. It helps to pad out the earlier updates and give us something to look at. So that's the reason that we look at that. Mark and Gavin, imagine you coming on seeing rain snow around Christmas. one of the Friday streams. That would be epic, wouldn't it? Hello to Ben Enty. Hello to lovely Ben. Thank you so much, my friend. How's your holiday going, Ben? Are you having a nice time up there in Blackpool? Sharon said, what is the best state of the Indian Ocean dipole to get a cold winter? I'm not sure, actually, Sharon. You, us were very positive IOD that we had in 2019-2020 seemed to go with the polar vortex of doom winter of 1920. You would think a negative IOD would be the best state. But to be honest, I don't know a huge amount about the Indian Ocean dipole. You know, it's something that I've got to look into a lot more, I think, and see whether that really does have much of an effect on our weather or not. You know, but I started including it because there was a lot of chat about it after the 2019-2020 winter. Previous to that, it wasn't something that we'd ever looked at, you know, what's going on in the Indian Ocean. So yeah, I think I'll do a little bit more research about it, and we'll learn about the IOD together. I'm sure we will as we go along. Right, okay. So Ben is saying, getting ready for tonight, having a great time here Thursday at St Anne's. You have a lovely time. What are you going to be doing tonight, Ben? Are you hitting the town? You're hitting the nightclubs, Ben. Party, Ben. Get on the magic water, my friend, and enjoy yourself. No, let us know what you're doing tonight, Ben. What's happening? Okay, how to black weather. Good evening, black weather. Thank you so much. Ben's only had only had a glass of something. Oh, right, okay, Ben. Well, you are on holiday. It is allowed. But 62 concurrent viewers with 22 likes on the live stream. You could smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream. It'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Hello to Jason Stebbins. Good evening, my friend. Thank you so much. Matthew Orchard. Matthew was saying that the premiere was great. Great premiere today, Gav. Sorry I had to leave early. Had a business meeting. No problem, my friend. It was epic. And it was so nice to see you there. I hope you managed to catch up, you know, with the second half of the update. Anybody can watch it on demand now, you know, the premiere is out of the way. Right, hello to the best of Sweden, hello to TBOS, thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, let's go down. Let's have a look. Hello to Weather Fans, thank you so much for being here. Mark is saying, come in, if we didn't have a Gulf Stream, would we get a climate like Canada? Wherever I've heard with Canada. Yeah, maybe like the west coast of Canada. You know, like Vancouver, that sort of area. So we wouldn't go into the deep freeze even then. I would suspect we would have a climate similar to like southern Norway and probably Vancouver, that sort of area. Right, okay, we'll certainly get a lot more snow than we do right now, though. There's no doubt about that. Right, let's come down. Hello to Matt Day. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Hello to Jason Sharrett as well. Thank you so much. Around 10 minutes time, by the way, everybody. We're going to be doing some screen capturing for you. We're going to have a look at our 10 to 14 there, and then we will bring some long range into the mix as well. Hello to Andy Howard. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've got Michael Knight here as well. Good evening to you, Michael. Thank you so much for being on live stream tonight. We've also got Jason Stebbins. Have I shouted out Jason already? Hello to Jason Stebbins. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, let's come down. Let's have a look. Right, hello to Katrine. I think I've shouted out Katrine already, but hello to you, Katrine. Let's come down. Mark saying there's still time for CT to come down. Yeah, only early days yet. Well, it's going to go up. It's going to go up over the next week. So by this time next week, I would imagine it could be in the 20s. I don't know. It could be very interesting to see how high the CT is by the weekend. You know, so we'll see where we go from there. But I would suspect that we're going to be struggling to get a below average CT month, to say the least. The second half of the month will be about trying to offset some of the warmth from the first half I think. Right, okay, Michael Knight is saying we had autumn in summer and now we're getting summer in autumn. It is very strange how it works out, isn't it? Very, very strange. P. Mini at GavsWeatherVids. Hope the washing machine has settled in. Get that washing out on the line. I've already done it, P. I've already done it. I've done a load. I did a load. Yes, it all went fine. But here are. I've got to compliment AO.com, actually. AO.com. They rang me up for a courtesy call like the afternoon before, like on Wednesday afternoon, said they'd be here sometime between I think it was 7 and midday. And very nice gentleman, you know, went through everything with me. And then at around 6:30, I was up because I've been told, you know, that they could arrive early. So I was prepared, thankfully, after courtesy call. And they rang me, you know, the driver rang me at 6:30 and said, we're going to be here within an hour. So that was fine. By 7:30, they were here. By 8:30, the machine had been fitted. It would have been taken away. And they're gone, you know. So it was amazing. Absolutely amazing service. I can't fault the service that I've had from AO.com. So check them out. You know, everybody's experience is different with these companies, of course. But for my experience, it was absolutely great. You know, really, really good experience. So check out AO.com if you want any white goods and whatnot delivered. Thank you so much, P. Ben saying, well, a lot of Christmas stuff have been out for a bit now. Yeah, well, I don't start doing Christmas stuff till bonfire night. You know, Mrs. P had a rule, we don't do anything Christmas shopping related or whatever until bonfire night is out of the way. So I stick to that. I'm sticking to that. We're at 66 concurrent viewers with 27 and 28 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Massive live stream. Please smash the like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream. It'd be absolutely incredible if you can all do that. Hello to Isaac. Isaac Shaw at GavsWeatherVids. I'm getting anxious because the people in the same accommodation has contacted me, and it's becoming so real, and becoming a true adult is horrifying. Prices are high too. You're going to be fine, Isaac. Please do not worry. You're going to be absolutely fine, my friend. It's all part of a transition of life, but please don't worry, Isaac. You're going to be fine. Please don't get anxious and you know, worry too much. It is obviously it's going to be a change for you going to uni and that, but you're going to do great. You're going to do absolutely great, my friend. So please don't worry. We're all here for you in the GavsWeatherVids community. Michael Knight is saying, Gav, are the season gradually shifting? So we get summer in autumn and autumn in summer type weather. I don't know, because it was only like last year, but we had that really hot summer. So we had a proper summer, didn't we? Last year. You always get these strange variations and anomalies and whatnot. So I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure, Michael. Hello to Anne Smith. Good evening to Anne. Thank you so much for being here. P. Million says it's actually 16 weeks till Christmas Eve. Just hit 70 viewers with 30 likes on the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, dear Matt. Yeah, it's going to be Sunday, of course. Christmas Eve will be Sunday. So maybe there'll be a Christmas Eve live stream. I'll have to wait and see about that. Okay, hello to Downstairs Dave. Evening from a damp Spain. It's much needed rain. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. I hope you're having a nice time there in Spain. You've moved there, haven't you? So hope the move's all gone okay, and I bet it's nice to see some rain finally. I bet it is. Hello to Lynn W. Hello, I haven't seen you for ages on live stream, Lynn. Thank you so much. How are you, Lynn? I hope you're doing okay. Good evening, Gav, and all here in the chat this evening. What a beautiful weekend it's been. You can tell autumn is coming despite the temperatures. The shadows are getting a bit longer, aren't they? Despite, like, well, I mean, we've had unbroken sun today, but the shadows are kind of getting longer, aren't they? So you just get that feel that the sun is lowering in the sky. TBOS, I don't think there's a pattern where that is becoming more common, but as climate changes, the more usual weather might take place, that more unusual weather might take place than before. Possibly, yeah, possibly. But I mean, it's only last summer that we had that really, really hot summer. Obviously, we've had a much damper and, you know, cooler summer this summer compared to last summer. But then most of the summers we got last year are the exception to the rule. Jason Sharon, are the upper air temperatures record for September, Gav? They look remarkable. I would imagine there will be records going, certainly date records anyway. And Smith enjoyed the winter update at GavsWeatherVids. I thought the Atlantic looks very much like a tripole, just hot, warm, hot instead of warm, cold, warm. Yeah, as was the case back around May time, we're not all that far away from a tripole. You know, and we wasn't back in May either, which is why we went from like neutral to weekly negative for the you know, for the NAO forecast. But we're not that far away, and it's going to be interesting how the Atlantic evolves over the next few months, of course. Weather fans saying, think I've had the biggest temperature swing today. Been working in the freezer. Oh, well, blimey, at minus 23. Good gracious, at work. Then came out to outdoor temperatures of plus 26. Wow, Michael, that is a contrast. I bet you felt that, didn't you, when you came out of that freezer. Hello to the Coaster Scorpion. Thank you so much, Coaster, for being here. Saying good afternoon, Gavin. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's enjoying the ride so far. Been warm over here on the East Coast. Currently 82 Fahrenheit. 27 degrees, and let's enjoy the ride this afternoon show. Thank you so much to the Coaster Scorpion. Thank you so much, my friend. Sounds like it's been warm over there. We've got Jonathan Stockley here as well. Good evening to Jonathan. Thank you so much. Jan P is here. Hello to Jan, saying one has to take into account there were no cold winters at all since 27 years in the Netherlands. An absolute record. So the chances of growing by the year of a cold one. Was like the period from 2008-9 to 12-13. Was that? Did you have no cold winters then? Jam, because we had a few here in the UK. Okay, about a super chat. I've been on about a super chat. Oh wow. Okay, stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Callum Turney. Thank you so much, my friend. Saying hi, everyone. Hope you're well. Been relaxing before going back to college. I can't wait for Christmas updates to come. Christmas updates start next month, Callum. Well, right, teasers anyway. Sneaky peekies for Christmas start next month in October. But the actual Christmas countdown, of course, will begin on the 1st of November, as it always does. I'm very behind. Thank you so much for your super chat, Callum. That's incredible. I'm very behind in the live chat, so I've got to make some progress because we'll be screen capturing quite short. Now, how to B? Robbie B is here. Hi, B. Thank you so much for checking in. Jason Simmons. Hi, Gav. Did you notice about the Easter base of the QBO has dropped sharper than the previous Easter QBO? Could this be an indication it will? It's definitely gone more definitively into this Easter QBO, you know, quite straightforwardly, whereas recently it has tended to be a bit of a struggle to get the ECQBO. We've actually had two failures of the ECQBO in the last decade, but this one, you know, has been very straightforwardly down, very similar, I think, to 2017. Actually, I'm sure we'll look at that much more in depth in one of the winter updates when we do the QBO special. Hello to Andy Howard. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Okay, Jonathan Stockley is here as well. Good evening to Jonathan. Good evening, Gavin, everyone. Hello to you, my friend. B saying hi to all. Can't keep up. It's very, very busy in the live chat tonight. Very, very busy. Winter updates, you know, bring back all the OGs. Okay. Neil Primrose, so to you, my friend. Thanks for a laugh a day down. You've no idea how your giddiousness cheers us all up. Thank you so much, Neil. You've got to laugh sometimes. Life's too serious, isn't it? You know, life's too serious. So sometimes you just got to have a laugh. Thank you so much, Neil. As long as people don't take me too seriously, you know, some of the things that I say can get me into a little bit of trouble, but I should be taken with a pinch of salt, you know, when I'm doing beginning stuff. Now it's just Steffi Adcott saying, you know me at GavsWeatherVids, I'm capable of doing what I'm capable of doing. Scientific answer, lol. I know, Steph, I know. Hello to Neil Cutler. My good friend Neil is here. Evening, Gav, and everyone. Great first update to Team Gav. Thank you so much, Neil. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed the update. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. Mark St. Gavin, between 96 and 2009, had a run of a lot of mild winters till 2009. Yes, that's true. You just never know what's around the corner, do you? 13 years. Does that mean a cold winter happens every 13 years? And does that mean the next cold one will be 2026 or not? I would have thought there's not a 13-year rule on that, you know. Cold winters could happen any time, but they're obviously rarer than mild winters. But they do, when you get a cold winter, you do tend to get a cluster of them, which is something that's quite interesting. I'm not sure why that happens. So to James Bacon. Good evening, James. Thank you so much, my friend. At least the autumn will this September help us give summer feel. We didn't get it in July. That's true. Yeah, that's true, my friend. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. Ben's in my room getting ready for tea at 7. Sounds lovely, Ben. You have a lovely time up there in Blackpool. Jack Lowe. Hello to Jack. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Gav. I listened to you while running 15 kilometres. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Jack's running a 15-kilometre run. Wow, Jack. That's a long way to... it's a long way to run. Red arrows have just flown overhead. Have a great stream, my friend. Thanks so much for checking in, Jack, and good luck with your run. Hello to Duncan Wood. Good evening to Duncan. Thank you so much, my friend. Been on a lively diet. Hi, Gav. Great winter update. September should be warmer than the summer months. It might, well, I don't know. It's going to be a struggle to get it to beat June, but certainly it's going to be a warm September, I think. The question is, how warm will it be? Thank you so much to Weather Fans for the super chat. Once again, stick your fingers in your ears, everyone. Super chat. Woo, 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 woo. Hello to Weather Fans. Thank you so much, my friend. Have an ice cream on me. Michael, thank you so much to Weather Fans. Everybody check out the Weather Fans channel. They do amazing content. Everybody check them out. Thank you so much, my friend. Unbelievable. I'm going to share the link to Weather Fans' channel. Hold on. I just got to get this up. So here we go. Hold on, everyone. Right, okay, here's the link to Weather Fans. Post it in the live chat right now. There you go. Check out Weather Fans. They do amazing content, and particularly like storm focus content. You specialise like storm chasing, don't you, Michael? You and Paul. So check out Weather Fans. Right, a little bit longer, and then we're going to start doing some screen capturing for you. Time is getting on, and I'm running late. I want to get this wrapped up for Ben for 7 because he's on holiday. He doesn't want to be sitting in his hotel room listening to me chatting on, while he's on holiday. He wants to go and have his tea at 7. So we're going to try and get this wrapped up on time for a change. Guy Morley, how to you, my friend? Hi, Guy. Thank you so much for being here. I'll very quickly go through the live chat now. What's Austin's weather obsessed? Sun doesn't actually feel warm. Actually, it's going to get warmer as the week goes on. B is saying, yes, no Christmas until after Halloween and bonfire night. Definitely. That was always our rule. B. You would have got on with Mrs. P, I think. Hello to Ben saying it's starting to get cold at night. Cooler nights are coming. Aren't they? B saying your brain clicks into autumn mode without even realising it. Lynn W, I'm good, thanks, Gab. Hoping to get back on the live stream more often. Shadows are definitely lengthening. The colours are changing too. Our maple tree has started dropping her leaves. Autumn. Lynn, autumn is coming. Thank you so much, Lynn, for being here. Right, okay, hello to Jonathan Stockley. I've shouted you out already, haven't I, Jonathan? Neil saying, I'm going first week of October for the first frost. Possibly, Neil. I would suspect more into November, but we shall see. We shall see, my friend. Right, okay, let's come down. Hello to Callum Turley. Thank you so much, Callum, for your super chat. Right, Andy Howard, runner beans great this year, B. Tons of them. I'm having runner beans for my team. I'm actually going to go and put my beef on in a minute. But I'm having runner beans for me Sunday dinner tonight after I get this live stream wrapped up. Hello to Alan Jess. Good evening to you, Alan. First time back in the garden since June. Wow, wow, wow. You'll get plenty of garden time this week, I think, my friend. Hello to Stephen Howe. GFS going for 7 days on the bounce, temperature 16 degrees. Just issued by the Weather Outlook. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat now. Let's do it. Come down to the bottom of the live chat. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the live chat. Hello to the siblings. Hello to you. In London. And can't take this seat. Wow, wow, wow. It's hot in the city. Hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. Tonight. Hot in the city. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right, I'm just going to turn off the mic and webcam. I'm going to go put the oven on with my beef in it. You know, my beef's in the oven, so I'm going to go and put the oven on. I've got a joint to roast. So I'll do that, then we'll start screen capturing. Around 30 seconds, you chat amongst yourselves until I get back. Hey, ovens on, beef's on for my dinner after the live stream. Right, I'm at the bottom of the live chat, everybody. So if I've missed anybody, then please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji. 2 minutes. We're going to start doing our transporting there, and then we'll bring you some long range. So, you know, if the B, quick run around, throw aeroplanes. P really, that's having a drop. Got a little joint of beef, yeah. From Roger the Butcher here in the village, so I'm going to be enjoying that in about an hour or so's time. Right, so yes, if I miss something in the live chat, give me a thumbs up emoji, wave emoji, I'll shout you out. We are going to start screen capturing imminently, like in 1 or 2 minutes. But before we do that, I can give you a quick shout out if you would like one, if I've missed you out, because I know that I have gone through the live chat, you know, quite quickly as I was too busy chatting on earlier on in the live stream. Right, okay, have I missed any questions? Let's have a look. I don't think I've missed any questions. Andrew Stewart, hello to you, Andrew. Thank you so much. Always great to see you doing to the live chat. Are you subbed to our channel? I hope you are, Andrew. Just walk the dogs, and yes, the shadows of the trees are getting bigger in the fields. Lovely evening. Hi, Gab. It's lovely. Yeah, it's lovely. But you can kind of see the shadows lengthening, can't you? As that sun is getting ever lower. Right, okay. Jason Stebbins will be checking out Weather Fans. Yeah, check out Weather Fans, and also Mark Kanish as well. You know, all of us weather channels are close to your line. The Weather Outlook too. Check out Brian too. You know, that's two. TWO, but also check out Brian too. You get what I mean. All of us, we're closely related. It's a very very interconnected circle of weather YouTubers. So please check out those channels as well. Hello to Jamie Robertson. So pleased to see the return of the winter updates. We've got winter updates coming every week from now right way through until the end of November. You know, right way through to the end of November. B saying beef is yummy but so expensive. Beef wasn't too bad. It's only for me, so it's quite a smallish joint, you know. So from Roger Bush, I think it came to about £6, £7, something like that. So Roger the Butcher in Long Butby, you know, highly recommended, and he does great meat. Right, okay. I think everybody shouted out. Hello to Darren Maroney. Hello, Darren. Thank you so much. Right, I think everybody shouted out, but we'll need one or want one. So it's 20 to 7. We're going to do some screen catching. Hello, good evening. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Just gone 20 to 7 on Sunday the 3rd of September 2023. We're going to bring you our 10 to 14 day now. We're going to show you everything we've shown a regular 10 to 14 day, and then we will look at long range of CFS V2 and CANSIPS. Like 61 concurrent viewers with 35 likes on the live stream. It's been an epic live stream so far. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this live stream unbelievable. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to turn off the webcam, and the image is going to go as well. And we're going to start display capturing in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're display capturing on this Sunday evening. And we're going to bring you our screen share section now. Hello to JL. Hello, my friend. Hello, everyone just tuned in, was watching the United match. I've been competing with Man U, have I? Been competing with Man U tonight. Thank you so much, JL, for checking in. Michael Knight saying, hope you're having Yorkshire pudding and gravy with it. Yes, definitely, Michael. You've got to have you on a Sunday. Hello to Andy Howard saying, I'm like you, James United Jake, don't like hot nights. I must have been a Yeti in a past life. I bet. Paul James was a joint effort. Very good, Paul. James United Jake, the warm nights are back to no, lol. Yeah, they're back, aren't they? They're back. Right, okay, Ben, no million gas tonight, Ben, but, Million Gas will be returning on Fridays, from this coming Friday, from the 8th of September, the Friday live streams are coming back. Okay, let's do that for you, Ben. Oh, it was 3-1 to Arsenal. Man, you got beat. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, let's have a look, then. Here we go. We're going to bring you our screen share section now. So we're going to start off in Tropical Atlantic. 3 interest areas. We've got Tropical Storm Gert, giving maximum sustained winds of 60 miles per hour with minimum set pressure of 15 miles per hour. Clicking on Gert, we can see this storm is being done by tomorrow. It will be gone by the look of it. We've also got Katia, giving maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour with minimum set pressure of 1,006 millibars. Clicking on Katia, this is also very nearly done for. And then we've got this orange X just here with a 50% chance, I just bit my tongue, that hurt, with a 50% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 90% chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days. Hold on, everybody, just have a sip of water. Woo! Gosh, that hurt. That was a proper bite. But I'm going to persevere. Right, so got a 50% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 90% chance of cyclone formation in the next 9 days. That is our next potential tropical storm and or hurricane. Centering temperature is now up to 17.6, provisional to yesterday, to the 2nd of September. That's 4 degrees above average. I would imagine by tomorrow's update that will be up and past 18 degrees, and it's going to carry on going up over the next week as well. So goodness knows where that will be by the weekend, next weekend. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. The next couple of weeks, the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for London. We're starting off already above average, and most upper air temperatures are only going to go up further. So by the middle of this week, we're going to be up to around 20 degrees to 858 degrees, which is a remarkable level to get to. It's going to be interesting to see how hot the surface temperature gets with that. In the middle of summer, 20 degrees to 858 degrees would suggest temperatures to at least the mid-30s Celsius. Whether we pull up mid-30s Celsius temperatures this week, had to wait and see. But certainly going to get temperature into the low 30s anyway, and only gradually coming down thereafter. But as we get to the middle and second half of September, we are then much closer to average, although still a little bit above. Precipitation-wise, lots of dry weather over the next week or so, but more precipitation arriving from around the middle of the second week of September to the middle of the month and onwards. Doesn't look overly wet, but possibly a bit of a funky breakdown sometime around next weekend. Temperature anomalies on the 3rd to the 11th of September are hotter than average, not just the UK, but through most of Europe as well, and precipitation anomalies from the 3rd, 7th of September. They're coming out drier than normal in most places. Latest wind from Earth, nullschool.net shows that high pressure is in over top of the country. Now, and that high pressure course will be dominating and bringing this hot weather over the next week or so. Okay, let's start going through the chart data then, starting with the UK Met Euro run. So let's enable the hover. Here we go, a UK Met Euro run for Wednesday. High pressure sitting to the east, low pressure west, drawing up those very warm or hot southerly southeasterly winds. As we go into the end of the week, just a slight change in wind direction, perhaps a little bit more towards the northwest, so temperature could start to edge down, but still looking very warm. It's not really till we get to the weekend, possibly, but lower pressure starts coming in from the Atlantic, but cooling things down, particularly to the north and west. Looking at the upper air temperatures, really hot, those upper air temperatures on Wednesday, plus 20 Celsius iceberg is into the south and the southeast. Gradually the temperature lowers at the end of the week, but it's really at the weekend that we start to see those cooler upper air temperature coming into the northwest, but still very warm in the south and southeast all the way up to next Sunday. Icon, again, looks like that, drawing up these very warm and or hot southerly southeasterly winds through the middle part of the week. Just gradually lowering the temperature a bit into the weekend, and then start to turn more unsettled through the weekend. Lower pressure beginning to come in from the north and west. So by this time next week, or by midnight Monday, much cooler air starting to filter in from the northwest. That's the upper air temperatures for Wednesday, and there's the upper air temperatures for Monday, the 11th of September. Clearly, we are cooling things down quite a lot. The GFS 12Z, again, with a high pressure to the east, low pressure west scenario, bring up those hot southerly southeasterly winds on Wednesday through to the end of the week. High pressure is reinforced, actually. Now, it's not until we get to the beginning of the following week, which is Monday the 11th, that low pressure starts to break through from the Atlantic, turning cooler and more unsettled there through the second week of September. High pressure trying to have a go at coming back, but doesn't do so as convincingly, really, and is in a cooler position. So, you know, we're into cooler weather once we get to around the 11th or the 12th of September, but remarkably warm or hot before then. The GM looks like this, again with high pressure east, low pressure west, drawing up those southerly southeasterly winds for Wednesday, looking hot, through to the end of the week and weekend, just gradually seeing lower pressure coming in from the Atlantic. It's a slow transition, but eventually, by the beginning of next week, that's Monday the 11th of September and onwards, we are into cooler and more unsettled conditions, with wet weather coming into the south in particular there. And we can't show you the GFS 12Z, but we can show you the midnight run. GFS 12Z won't be fully updated until 8 p.m. This is the midnight run, though, with again high pressure to the east, low pressure west, drawing up those very warm, hot southerly southeasterly winds. Lower pressure then starts coming in from the Atlantic by next weekend as pressure weakens, so gradually turning cooler and more unsettled around days 8, 9, 10. Not be overly unsettled, but there's definitely a drop in temperature going on. Look at the upper air temperatures, really hot the Wednesday. By the time we get through to the following Wednesday, 13th of September, looking significantly cooler. How are we all doing on YouTube? At 68 concurrent viewers with 41 likes on live stream. Please smash the like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. It would be absolutely incredible if you could all do that for us. JL, Gal, GFS is fully updated. I showed that, JL. It's the ECM that won't be updated until 8 p.m. ECM at WF, my friend. P. Millie at GavsWeatherVids, your updates and analysis are just awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much, P. Hello to Cryptic Ammo. Hello, my friend. 4 Celsius. Wow, yeah, that's a big anomaly, isn't it? Big anomaly. Ben saying, but, coming to YouTube, Giddy Gab returns. Yes, season 4 of Friday Night Live streams are coming back on Friday. Right, okay, you're all having a good time on YouTube. Let's continue then. So, this is a precipitation forecast based on the ECM run from Timeout.com. So going to be lots and lots of dry weather over the next few days, of course, but we will gradually start seeing more in the way of showers breaking out by the time we get to this time next week, and particularly into the following week. So really from Monday the 11th onwards, then we start seeing downpours, possibly thunderstorms beginning to appear across central northern parts of the country, more storms then as we go to day 9 and 10. I mean, it's not going to be overly wet, but definitely looks like day 8, 9, 10 is when we're shaping up for a bit of a breakdown, certainly cooling things down, and possibly turning things a little bit more showery as well. Beach will be up on the table within the ECM ensemble today for day 10. Gets to the 13th of September from the Icelandic Met. 27 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to our north, high pressure to our west. So we're bringing the wind from a west to a northwesterly direction. It can still be mostly dry, but will be cooler with the wind direction. And we've got 24 actually dropping a trough of low in across the country. So obviously that's much more unsettled and cooler as well. We're on the cool side of a jet stream with that. So that's quite a significant change by the time we get through to day 10 there with those 24. In 2 week time, these are the options that we've got. Will get us to the 18th of September. 16 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure right over the top of the country, mostly dry weather. 12 with high pressure reaching through the country and going to the northeast. Well, or dry weather with that. 10 with low pressure away to the north and northwest. So that's a little bit more unsettled, a little bit more showery, especially in the north and west. 7 with high pressure just to the east of the country, drawing up more of a southerly flow from up the continent, mostly dry and quite warm with that. And then 6 with low pressure to our east and high pressure out in the Atlantic. That will bring the wind in from the northwesterly direction. So that's going to be cool and also showery there with those 6. Still quite a lot of the options are involving high pressure, I have to say, there at day 10. CFS V2, if you want to see some long range, everybody, do you want to see some long range? Do you want to see some long range? Give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji. We'll do a roll call in about 2 minutes. But CFS V2 weeklies, these are 500 millibar height anomalies breaking down into week periods. The first week period takes us from the 3rd to the 9th of September. This week has high pressure over to the east of the country, mostly dry and warm or very warm. Week 2 will be the 10th to the 16th of September. Low pressure around Iceland and Greenland, high pressure in the Atlantic. So that's still going to be mostly dry, but could be a little bit cooler, especially so for the north and the west. Week 3 is going to be the 17th to 23rd of September. High pressure pulling further out into the Atlantic, low pressure to our north, winds in from more of a northwesterly direction. So again, still probably mostly dry, particularly in the south, but cooler with the wind direction. And then by the time you're in week 4, actually looking quite cool then, 24 to 30th of September. High pressure is in the middle of the Atlantic, mid-Atlantic ridge going up towards Greenland, low pressure over Scandinavia, and winds are coming in probably from a northerly direction. So that would end September on a very cool note. And that is the kind of thing that could cool things down very quickly there as we get through to the last week of the month. September overall with the CFS looks like this today. Remember, these change daily. Latest 700 millibar height anomaly shows some higher pressure. No, it's for October, sorry. Latest 700 millibar height anomaly forecast for October with high pressure just to the north of Scotland. So you expect to be bringing in the wind from more of an easterly direction in October. With that, the temperature anomaly is slightly above average, and precipitation shows no particular signal. Remember, those charts change on a daily basis. Right, let's do a roll call there. We're at 71 concurrent viewers with 45 likes on the live stream. If you could, please smash the like button and let YouTube know. Enjoy the live stream. Let's have a look then. So who wants to see some long range? Who wants to have a look at some long range? Who wants to have a look at some long range? Who wants to have a look at some long range? Who wants to have a look at some long range? Right, okay, here we go. Here's some much water. And we'll get B wants to see some long range. James Jake wants to see some long range. Paul James wants to see some long range. Mark Kanish wants to see some long range. Andy Howe wants to see some long range. Black Weather wants to see some long range. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but GavsWeatherVids, I think that is, wants to see some long range. Michael Knight wants to see some long range. Austin Weber says wants to see some long range. P. Millie wants to see some long range. Ben Enter wants to see some long range. Anne Smith wants to see some long range. Matthew Orchard wants to see some long range. Chris Stewart wants to see some long range. Dan Maroney wants to see some long range. Steffi Adcock wants to see some long range. P. Millie wants to see some long range. JL wants to see some long range. Stead wants to see some long range. Cryptic Ammo, I think might want to see some long range David Machine Crazy, want to see some long range Jason Stebbins wants to see some long range Craig R98 also want to see some ultra long range, and Katrine want to see some long range too. Okay, let's bring you some long range and get live stream wrapped up. Question, and are East winds in October warm or cold? I will think they'll have a chill to them. East in October are going to start having a chill to them. I would have thought, right, we want to go there to there. Okay, so this is September, so there's a bit about heights on from a CFS. Season 1 on a high pressure reaching in from the southwest to the northeast, mostly dry and warm. October looks like that. High pressure centred just to the east of the country. Anticyclone, probably reasonably warm. That's more of a southeasterly type flow for October. November, looking like this, with high pressure over Scandinavia, winds coming in from the east. That could be quite cold in November. Depends how far east the wind comes from, but that could be quite a coldish signal for November. Right, okay, where are we going now? So that's December. Right, it all goes down it's the coldest in December. Low pressure around Greenland, Iceland, high pressure down towards Spain, and winds coming in from the west or southwest direction. Mild for December, and mild for January as well. Low pressure is to the north, high pressure is to the south. Winds are coming in from the southwest. Can't forecast snow is at its tricks again. It's at it again. February, 700 millibar heights again with high pressure down towards the Med and North Africa. Low pressure in the Atlantic, and we have got some blocking though in February. It's not really in a position to deliver anything cold to us because we're still bringing the wind from the southwest actually. But the blocking still does increase for February there, as it often does in El Nino winters. That's CFS. Right, CANSIPS looks like this is from Tropical Tidbits. So this is September's mean cell pressure anomaly. Don't worry about H's and the L's, just concentrate on the colours. So higher pressure reaching in from the Atlantic in September there. October looking very unsettled, very, very different to like what CFS was just showing. Deep blue over the country, so that is a wet October. That would get the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast back on track. I'd like to see that. November, quite interesting. Higher pressure then building to our east and northeast into a Scandinavian high. That could get the wind into a colder easterly in November. So after a warm September, a wet October, we end up with the autumn in having a cold sort of November. That's December. So again, we see the blocking signal is increasing around Greenland. Particularly towards the Canadian side of Greenland though. So this trough of low pressure is going a bit further southwards to turn us significantly cold. And nevertheless, we're not all that far away from having a cold December there, but it is probably just very wet and pretty cool, not overly cold. That is January. Now the high pressure then becomes more focused on Greenland and Iceland, I think, and the low pressure is going south. So that could be a cold January, actually. That could be quite a cold January there from CANSIPS. CANSIPS has looked quite interesting with its winter 23-24 forecast for some time now. To be honest, and it's sticking to that idea of blocking being there or thereabouts with its latest update, and then that is February, also looking very interesting with blocking, you know, from Greenland to Iceland to Svalbard, and lower pressure like going to the south. That could well be a cold January and February combination there. Cold and wintry for January and February. I'll just show you March as well. That also looking quite interesting. The blocking is still there in March, more centred maybe towards Iceland and the Norwegian Sea, with low pressure even further south, but probably even greater cold potential into March. So yeah, January, February, March looking very interesting, as well as November, a little bit less so for December, but overall, if winter did come out like that, I reckon we would probably come away with quite a cold and snowy winter there. So interesting. SB, can't find snowflakes. Yeah, that's a good old CFS week. Jason Stebbins, CFS, boo. That's the CFS, isn't it? Craig, have a good thing about winter being very cold. We shall see, Craig. Would be a turn up for the books to get back with an El Nino, but you never know, my friend. You just never know. James United, CFS definitely were forecasting a dream setup on Friday. Sadly, it was not to be. Yeah, I showed you a CFS run, didn't I? On Friday channel member live stream. We've not really got time to do one of those tonight, but we will do one of those on live stream very, very soon. I promise you, everybody. Right, we're going to get the live stream wrapped up there. I think it's been an excellent live stream. It's been so lovely. It's been a lovely day today. You know, we premiered our our first winter update, which was epic. Now we've done our live stream as well, discussing that winter update. So yeah, been a classic Gav day today, hasn't it? These are the days that the channel comes into its own, I think, when we get to do this sort of unique content. Matt. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give me an amazing day. We're at 69. Can go as well. Ooh, more of that sort of stuff on Friday. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible. Everybody say thank you to our moderators. Moderators on the live stream. Everybody say thank you so much to Paul James, to James 298, and to SB Westby. That would be lovely. Thanks so much to our moderators. Ben, I wish we could see the members live stream. CFS 18 said run. It'll be gone now, Ben, wouldn't it? See updates every day. But it was an epic run, wasn't it? Absolutely incredible. Jason Stebbins, well done, Gav. It's been a great day for GavsWeatherVids. It's been one of those days, one of those days where the channel just absolutely is on fire and comes into its own. And these are the days that we're meant for. I love these sort of days when we when we have like epic updates and live streams and premieres. It's always incredible, always amazing. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, everybody, today. Right, everyone, so thank you so much to our moderators, as I just said, and I'm going to shout out our super chats as well. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Callum Turley, and thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Weather Fans. Thanks so much to Callum and also to Weather Fans. I'm going to say thanks so much to SB as well, who, I've bit my tongue again. I'm going to say thanks so much to SB as well, who became a channel member during the premiere. So thank you so much, SB Westby, for becoming GavsWeatherVids channel member. Right, we'll wrap things up there then. It's been epic. James United, see you on Wednesday. We'll see you then, my friend. Paul James, have a great week and see you all on Wednesday. See you then, Paul. And Sean has been with us. Thanks, Gav. No problem, Sean. Thank you so much for being here. Debbie, the Chicken Crazy. Thanks, Gav and Mods. No problem whatsoever. Steffi, saying thank you, Gavin, and our lovely moderators. It's been a great stream. It's been a fantastic stream. It's been it was a fantastic premiere. It's just been an amazing day. It's been lovely. It's been a lovely day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you. Right, okay, so we're off and running with winter updates. A second winter update will be released on Sunday next week. That will not be premiere. We won't premiering any more winter updates, I wouldn't have thought, until we release a winter forecast, probably at the beginning of December. So all of the rest of the winter updates will be released as uploads at 10 a.m. Second winter update will be released 10 a.m. on Sunday, and we'll be showing you everything, but that will also have analogues, I would have thought, for either August or for the summer. I'll be live streaming it again on Wednesday, so same time, same place. We'll live stream our 10 to 14 day for you on Wednesday. I think by then we will have the ECMWF seasonal model update that we can have a look at. Perhaps, so that will be coming up on Wednesday. You have a fantastic rest of your Sunday night. I'm going to go and sort out my dinner and have my roast beef. You have a fantastic rest of your Sunday night. And for this one, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.